You're sure this guy's a Christian? Yeah, I think so. Truth.
What's going on, everybody? Jesus loves you. My name is Cody, and this is the Christian News Show I do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And yes, I'm wearing a hat 'cause it's cold, and I don't want to do anything. Like, I mean, you can't see it, but I'm wearing pajama pants right now. We're doing this thing. And the first story of the day is about a San Diego school district who's teaching their kids yoga. And so, of course, you have parents trying to sue the school district. And I mean, it's not like they're trying to teach them Buddhist enlightenment through meditation. I have no idea how Buddhism works. I mean, if I was the school district, I'd be like, okay, class, we are no longer learning yoga. Instead, we are going to be learning stress-relieving methods using heavy breathing and stretching. But it's not yoga, because that would be religious. Bottom line, people can be so dumb. And I guess today's gonna be one of those days because my next story is about Cocoa, Florida, where a girl was wearing inappropriate clothing, so she was forced to wear a shirt that said, "Tomorrow I will dress for success." And what was this terrible article of clothing that she was wearing that was so inappropriate she had to wear another shirt? It was a shirt about abstinence. And the shirt read, "Don't drink and park. Accidents cause kids." Which I kind of get why you wouldn't want an 8th grader wearing that shirt around, but it's still hilarious. Needless to say, the young girl and her mother were very offended at the fact that she had to wear a shirt that said, "Tomorrow I will dress for success," because it was kind of a shirt already dressing for success. Like, in school, they're teaching you one of two things, abstinence or safe sex. So it's kind of interesting that a student wearing something that supports what the school teaches is not successful. The school says that the simple fact that it has a sexual innuendo on it makes it inappropriate for school. And again, I kind of get that, but I know that in 8th grade they are teaching these students about sex, so I don't see how it's inappropriate for their age. I mean, if you can stay abstinent and pure the entire time before you get married, you are awesome. And as this brings us to the final story of the day, because we're talking about the Catholic Church. And that was the worst transition ever. And the reason those two correspond in my head is because the Pope is resigning, as many of you know. In fact, yesterday was his final time speaking as the Pope publicly. But people all over the world right now are saying he's not leaving because he's getting too old for the job. And they say he's leaving because there's so much sex abuse scandals going on that he's been covering up. I mean, right now, every couple hours there's a new news story up about a sex abuse scandal that the Pope might have known about. And it just blows my mind that the Catholic Church still has that stereotype just bleeding out of them like that. I mean, there shouldn't be any sex abuse cover-ups going on at all, not because it would be the honest thing to do to not have these cover-ups, but because there shouldn't be any sex abuse in the Catholic Church. I mean, this is something that has bugged me way before I was even a Christian. I mean, all of it stems from 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 1. It is better for someone not to get married. And the reason that is said is so that you can have more time to focus on God. And because of that verse, and for whatever reason, bishops have decided to go into celibacy and not have sex ever. But it's very obvious in the Bible that celibacy is not meant for everybody, and it's very obvious in today's world. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 9, "But if they cannot control themselves, then they should marry. It is better to marry than to be burning with passion." Especially when that passion is this built-up, twisted sin that you have growing inside of you that you release onto little children. We cannot change the way people look at us until we address the things that are wrong with us. And so, question of the day, why do you think the Pope is resigning? Please leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer, or leave a video response if you want to. My name is Cody. We're bringing news to the Christian community every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray. To everybody to like, subscribe. I'll see you later, and God bless.